Just cut that part out.
Okay, so you're back in here again. You've been coming to see me a lot lately. What's going on?
Third time this week. You know, just same old, same old. Mr. Shaw, these videos, they create a lot of stress.
Okay. So you're having a lot of traumatic events with Shaw.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Okay. So how does that make you feel?
I mean, not good. He broke my arm, he punctured a lung, and he insulted my mom. So, yeah, generally not great.
Okay. So y'all do these videos together. Can you tell me what the perfect habit guru video would look like for you?
The perfect habit video. Well, you know, it's funny that you'd ask. That work? It was a little.
Good morning, dogs and vixens, pups and kittens. This is Mr. Fox, and I'm here to tell you what I say.
Ha 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 ha, yes! Oh, how we've missed you, Mr. Fox.
It's been a minute since I've been around, thanks to that pesky Batman. But boy, you sure do look smashing, Mr. Bunny.
Thank you. Car rider reminders. Students are not to be picked up at the bottom of our stairs on Arch Street. This creates a safety hazard for walkers and for other vehicles traveling on Arch Street. Car riders are expected to be picked up from our car rider line for their safety and for the safety of others. We ask for your cooperation with this expectation for everyone's safety.
What a brilliant take on such an important matter.
This coming up month, we will be talking about sharpening the saw quite a bit in our videos. As important as it is for you to do your schoolwork, study, and do chores at home, it is equally important to set aside time each day for yourself. Maybe take this opportunity to shoot some free throws, go for a light jog, read 13 chapters of a book, or restring your violin. Whatever it is that makes you happy.
Spring's in the air at the Springs, and now is a perfect time to discuss our dress code. To discuss the dress code, we have everyone's favorite physical education teacher, Mr. Shaw, and all district mascot Barry to highlight the important, frequent violations.
Okay, so you see here we have Barry. Hi, Barry. How are you? Have you had a wonderful day today? Well, I sure am glad to hear that. I hope that you're really, really excited about your spring break, and I hope that it is just as magical and everything as you are. Now, as you can see here, children, we have Barry not quite in dress code. What seems to be the problem? That's right! He's got no breeches on! See, technically speaking, this would be a violation. Please don't come to school when you're not in dress code. Not only should you have on a pair of breeches, but they should probably be a complete pair of breeches. Really, we see a lot of children coming into our school for their education, but they have holes all over in their pants. Now, as long as the holes are below about fingertip length when your shoulders are relaxing, yes, boys and girls, that is right about here, then that is okay and a wonderful thing to be sure, because then it's starting to get warmer. We just think of those as air-conditioned breeches, and that's so nice. Oh, sometimes you get a little warm and you need a breeze, and that's okay. Now, as far as the shoulders, see how the shirt that Barry here has on, the shoulders are covered up. These shoulders, they're not going to get cold. They're going to stay nice and toasty, and that is perfectly appropriate for school. But when your shoulders start getting too cold, boys and girls, then we really have to start looking at, are we wearing appropriate attire for school? So remember, when in doubt, the fewer the holes, the better. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Barry. Hey, should we go and have some lunch together? Would you like salmon? I bet you would. Come on, friend.
Let's get serious for a minute, younglings. We are seeing more telecommunication problems this trimester than we did all of the first trimester. Woo-wee, is that troubling. Please remember to keep your phones away at all times unless your teacher has instructed you that you will need it for instructional purposes. Yes, Jerry Smith, that includes you. Please refrain from having headphones or AirPods on in the hallway as well. We thank you for following school rules.
Speaking of spring at the Springs, do you have questions about Last Blast Dance? Find Miss Gamblin, who loves to help explain all the details on this monumental night. She is usually in the cafeteria before 7:40 a.m. to purchase tickets and turn in your signed waiver form. Tickets are now $15, but you can put a price on an evening filled with awkward memories. The last day to purchase tickets is tomorrow.
No, you cannot put a price on that, Mr. Fox. You absolutely cannot. And as a reminder for in-person students, the tardy bell rings at 7:40 a.m. and students are dismissed at 2:35.
I've heard that announced each week, and I'm assuming it's still a problem, Mr. Benny?
It
dear, boys and girls, it looks like we've had a sudden power failure. Don't worry, I am here to help. I am here for you, Mr. Fox and Mr. Rabbit. Look, I have a spotlight special just for you. Now, normally it's not okay to have out your phones, boys and girls, but I'm an adult. And as such, for safety reasons, sometimes it is important for your teachers to be able to have access to things to help to keep us safe. So right now, I'm going to have a little bit of light shining on Mr. Fox and Mr. Rabbit as they talk so that we can see them better.
It is, how about some spring break opportunities? We are offering credit recovery during spring break on Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is only for students who need to receive credit for failed classes.
We once told you all that the word A, I, and O are the smallest words in the English language. But did you know that eunoia is the smallest word in the English language that contains the main 5 vowels?
You are just full of amazing wisdom and knowledge.
That was a fantastic job of pronouncing that very, very challenging word, and I want to congratulate you, Mr. Fox. What a wonderful representative you are of Browning Springs Middle School. Hey, maintenance has fixed the lights, and now we can get back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Awesome. Fun fact, cows that eat seaweed pollute less. You might not expect it, but cows are a large source of the greenhouse gases that are driving climate change. Now, scientists have shown that the pollution from cows can be reduced by adding a little seaweed to their food.
That's straight manure.
Is that nice? Is that feel
That's so much better. Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
You're
That's
welcome.
right.
I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. Oh, let me get you here. Say yes, yeah.
You got Bunny too? You got Bunny
Yeah,
too?
we're gonna try to
That-
help us here, Sam, so she can, so
Good.
all the better to hear you
That's
with.
right.
Yes. Yes,
Wait,
thank you.
that's Mr. Wolf. He's not here. And now it's time to nerd out with Chewy.
Thanks, Chewy. The way you talked about grilling porgs sure did make me hungry.
I'd offer you some of my delicious cereal, but Silly Rabbit takes over kids.
Oh gosh. Oh, you're the best, Mr. Fox.
I know. Seriously though, if you are hungry, I'll be happy to find something for you to eat. Today in Miss Shaw's class, Pandolfi scored a perfect score on the impossible quiz.
We are so lucky to have Mr. Pandolfi in the building.
Such a joy of a human being who would never hunt anyone who says his name. Now, I'd like to take a moment during the show to thank all of you for watching our show. Without you, the Wholesome Crew Gurus would not exist.
happy but never sappy. And remember, only you can prevent predatory birds from us prey.
We actually have time for Tristan Ellis, but his agent called and canceled.
Hi again, boys and girls. It's me, Mr. Shaw. And I am here on this wonderful, beautiful day to present our 2 Habit Crew Guru volunteers with this wonderful, say it with me, that's right, trophy! They did so well. Now, unfortunately, we only had the funding for the one. So if it is okay with you two, could you please share this wonderful trophy that we have for you today?
Absolutely, because sharing is caring.
Yes.
That is right. Thank you so very much. And by the way, hasha, 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 hasha.
Oh, that's what I said.
So that's your perfect video.
Yeah, I mean, just everything's peaceful and no one's running around and screaming in the background while I'm trying to do my videos, and I don't have to worry about getting injured. I think that's just the perfect way for a video to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you feel after talking about all this?
You know, it's kind of interesting. I feel a lot more relaxed now than I have before, and I feel like I'm finally getting my courage back up to maybe one day go and be around Mr. Shaw again, because he was so pleasant in that video. It really was just a different side of him that I haven't seen before. And maybe if he can just sort of tap into that side of himself, then maybe we can keep doing videos.
That would be nice.
Hey! Get off!
The Roger Rabbit.
What does the fox say?
Whatever I want.
It's not creepy
Ding,
at
ding,
all.
ding, 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 ding.
Pow, 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 pow.
Wait a second, I thought the fox said ring a ding ding, not the rabbit.
Hotty, hotty, hotty ho. Hotty, hotty, hotty ho.
Doing the salute.
This is going off the rails. This is going off the rails. I'm
On a
out.
crazy train?
Who went off the rails of a crazy train?
Hello, Easter Bunny.
Hello, Mr. Clark.
What's up, boss?
What's shaking? What does a fox say anyway?
Ring, 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 ring.
Well done, Mr. Fox.
See you later, Mr. Clark.
Finally, I'm at home.